Hello guys, so today we're looking at one movie that the critics and SOWs continue to pop up. Well, before we, talk about the movie, actually, so here's the best-selling new releases in Blu-ray. This includes movies that are not out yet, that are coming out in the next month. This month, which Hustlers is coming out in the next days, because if you try to look for it on best-selling movies, you won't find it at all. Well, let's go down and see here. So where is it? Here's it's chapter 2 is coming out the same day as this movie. Well, of course, if I was able to tell by here, it's the movie Hustlers. The movie that the critics and SEOs talk about how much of a masterpiece it was. Dark Phoenix, another woke movie. It's only at 27. It's behind the John Putri complete season 4 collection. Behind Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which is also coming out the same day as Hustlers as well. Select the ultimate collection. They need to release this on 4K. Save for Madagascar collection as well. Santa Claus free movie collection. No. They released a track Ultimate Collection on Steelbook. Save for the Madagascar, the Ultimate Collection on Steelbook. They need to do it. The signing on 4K is much higher than Hustlers. But there's no hype around this movie coming out on Blu-ray. This movie, and of course they're gonna use this as one of those scapegoats. Okay, the media's gonna, oh my God, Hustlers is not selling. Okay, no one is buying a crappy movie that they say. So let's go down here. Where is Hustlers? Well, Hustlers is not even in the top 90 new movies. It is selling worse than the Twin Peaks collection. It's selling worse than a re-release of the Santa Claus came out on September 10th. Okay, it's selling worse than Rambo in 4K. Which, the critics kept saying how bad Rambo was and kept saying, how much of a masterpiece Hustlers was. Saying, how great this movie was. Now, this is a movie that everyone needs to see. Well, like with Midsummer, like with Booksmart, well, reality is disappointing for these SAWs who propped this movie up, even saying it's the year's best movie, even though there's clearly better movies that have come out this year. Like, I can think of like 15 movies now, 20 to 40 movies that are better that came out this year alone than Hustlers, okay? Of course, you have the critics saying, "Oh my God, this is a fucking masterpiece, 10 out of 10. It's about strong women, okay? It's the best movie of the year, okay? You know, and it's basically the feminist version of the Wolf of Wall Street, essentially. But look at IMDb. Okay, that's the user reviews, actual reviews. And of course, we all know IMDb is even the left wing IMDb rates this movie at a 6.5. Okay, people don't really care for this movie. Okay, I just wish these critics can understand that people just don't want this movie. Okay, oh, it made $100 million at the box office. Well, that's probably for most of the SJWs watching this movie. And look at Metacritic. 6.1. So it's kind of like Midsummer in a nutshell. No one's gonna watch this movie on Blu-ray because no one wants this movie. No one's gonna go out and no one's gonna rush out and buy Hustlers. Okay, no one's gonna rush out and buy this movie because they have to support strong women. Nobody cares about this movie. Okay, when your movie is selling worse than Shaft, you have problems here. Okay, you guys really just don't know how to sell movies. Okay, you know, considering that there's two superior movies coming out on the same day, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which most people consider a masterpiece, unlike Hustlers, and of course It's Chapter 2, which at least that movie's better quality than Hustlers, which, most people said was underwhelming to begin with, so at least people are buying It's Chapter 2 on Blu-ray, and Joker, Joker that is in the, Joker, that's a pre-order for a movie that is still $40 for Joker. No wonder why it's lower than Hustlers because it's $40. So, most people are waiting for an actual release date and an actual price drop for the movie. And I bet the movie will suit up this list. I don't know why it's even on here, Joker. Or unless that's like one of those third party sellers selling the Joker for $40, which wouldn't be so. No, it's the actual movie, I think. Because I think Joker would be much higher on this list. Yeah, Joker for some reason is lower than Hustlers, dude. Unless that's like the recent bestsellers. Oh yeah, this bestsellers in the last hour. Oh yeah, you thought you tricked me, but Joker has been selling way better than Hustlers on Amazon. The only reason why I got lower because of Black Friday. I'll probably go back up in the next few weeks. But Hustlers is a movie that will probably bomb on Blu-ray. It'll probably sell absolutely nothing on Blu-ray. Okay, you know, movies that nobody cares for is gonna probably sell better than Hustlers. Okay, for God's sakes, probably Tony Dark Fate will probably even outsell, and that movie isn't selling as it is. Okay, you know, yesterday probably sold better, will probably sell better. Anna probably will sell better. And oh yeah, also Joker that is only pre-order sales, and it's only like an hour of sales. And Joker was come out over the last few months, but Joker had sold much more copies. As another group of movies are not selling out. The Disney Star Wars. Okay, the Disney covers of Star Wars. No one's buying the Disney covers of Star Wars because no one in the right mind is gonna say, "Oh my God." Okay, but look at most Switch 4 movies here as well. Well, Hustlers is nowhere to be seen. Joker is here. Joker is on the most Switch 4 movies. Well, not Hustlers. And the thing of Joker on the best-selling movies, the thing is, there's no release date for Joker, and yeah, this one is the charge for $45. That must be the 4K version of Joker. Then you know, there's not actual a final release because usually a movie gets a actual finalized release, it suits up in sales. But Hustlers is literally 7 days and away from coming out, and no one is buying it. Zombieland will probably get a suit up in sales as well. So don't worry about Joker and Zombieland. Okay, Joker will probably get a suit up in sales once the release date gets announced, formally finally gets announced, and it gets a cover and an actual price and for 4K and Blu-ray, and it's not it's just Joker. Nah. We don't know if it's 4K or Blu-ray. We can't tell. Okay, but Hustlers is gonna go down another big failure for wokeness. Okay, just because it did well on theaters doesn't mean it'll sell on Blu-ray. Okay, it's the same thing with Booksmart and Midsummer. No one bought those on Blu-ray. No one saw those in theaters. And Hustlers is gonna be similar to Us, a movie that did well in theaters, but it's not selling on Blu-ray, and it'll probably be sitting on shelves telling people, begging people literally, like actual strippers themselves, to get to buy the movie, which won't work. So that's basically it. Goodbye.